Hello guys, how are you? Hope you guys are doing well. So today we will discuss about COP26 Glasgow Eco Summit. Let's start the discuss right now. So the motive of this video is to make you people known about the achievements of COP26. So let me tell you, British politician Alex Sharma was the president of this year's climate conference. Okay, so COP26 Climate Conference President was Alok Sharma asked countries to make efforts to reduce use of coal as a source of fuel and abolish inefficient subsidies on fossil fuels. So he has asked other countries to reduce the use of coal as a fuel and to reduce the inefficient subsidies which are given for fossil fuels. Inefficient subsidies are those subsidies which are given on fossil fuels. For example, you guys are getting subsidies on LPG, gas, and all. So that can be included. Ask the developed countries to at least double the money being provided for adaptation by 2025 from 2019 levels and give 100 billion by 2023. So developed countries, it was discussed in that meeting that developed countries were asked to double their budget for adaptation. See, adaptation is like uh, a uh, biological transformation or to make your environment adapted. For living adaptations. Let's suppose changes are being occurred day by day. So many changes are occurring. So in order to make the changes habitual to the living organisms or to us, the animals and the human beings, that is known as adaptation. Adaptation means to make your environment habitual to living organisms. Okay, so and give 100 billion by 2023. See, 100 billion giving was also discussed previously, but it was not given to developing countries. But let's see by 2023 whether 100 billion dollars are given to them or not. Already mitigation target the 2 degrees Celsius goal. That means we have to reduce our temperature by 2 degrees Celsius. Okay, I think by 2050, 2000, yes. But a similar global goal on adaptation has been missing. So in the next 2 years, they will try to define the target for adaptation. Yes, see, the 2 degrees Celsius goal was regarding the temperature, the climate change. So that goal is already set. But what they are saying that what Mr. Alok Sharma, the president of climate conference, is saying that we need to have a particular plan to meet the target of adaptation, to make the environment habitual, to make the environment efficient for living organisms. We should have a particular target that by 2030 or by 2040 or by 2050 we will have a good environment for which will be suitable for the living organisms. So that should be a goal. Okay, that should be a goal, and like this 2 degrees Celsius goal. Okay, let's go to another slide. Loss and damage mechanisms mentioned in Warsaw Summit 8 years back, but nothing concrete will still giving lip service. Okay, see, loss and damage mechanism mentioned was before it was Warsaw Summit 8 years back. So nothing is happening in that uh, scheme. Okay, so that should be focused. Okay. Then another point is carbon market. Such a market allows countries or industries to earn carbon credits for the emissions reductions While developing countries like India, China, or Brazil have large amounts of carbon credits left over because of the lack of demand, as many countries abandoned their emission reduction targets. So Glasgow Pact was offered uh, some reprieve to the developing countries. It has allowed these carbon credits to be used meeting countries' first NDC targets. See, NDC is nationally determined contributions. Okay, so until 2025, but not subsequent NDC. Okay, so this NDC. Okay, carbon market is like, let me tell you, carbon credits, carbon credits for the emission of reductions. Okay, let me tell you, it will be like a market, so that you can have a carbon credit that by this year, on a particular year, you are going to emit this much of carbon, and that should be net zero also. That how much carbon dioxide you are emitting, that should be reducted, that should be also mitigated by your country. So if you are not meeting with that target, then you have to buy carbon credits. That though, because I haven't achieved my target, so I have to buy carbon credits that I will emit more carbons than my scheduled carbon emissions. Okay, so for that, carbon market is necessary. So this is under nationally determined contributions. Asked countries to strengthen their 2030 climate action plans or NDCs, nationally determined contributions, by next year. Okay, so by next year they are saying that countries should give them a proper plan that by 2030 what is the climate change action plans, that what they are doing to mitigate the climate change problems. So that should be the um, you know what do you call it, that should be the strategy, right? An annual meeting of ministers to raise ambitions of 2030 climate actions. Member countries need to present an annual synthesis report about NDC progress on sidelines of the Sumit parallel progress made by individual nations. Okay, so 2030 climate actions, member countries need to present an annual synthesis report about NDC progress on sidelines of the Summit parallel progress made by the individual. See, nationally distributed determined contributions. Okay, this NDC action plans. See, NDC is like sustainable development goals. See, like Niti Aayog is putting SDGs, sustainable development goals. So that 17 goals that by 2013 or by 2040 we'll able to meet that 17 goals, that proper water, proper I mean proper employment and all the goals should be included. So like NDC wants people to tell their climate action plans by 2030 so that they can track that record. India announced a Panchamitra, a mixture of 5 elements of climate actions. What India has done. This Panchamitra, okay, this Panchamitra we'll discuss in next slide. What are the Panchamitras of Mr. Prime Minister Modi has told. Over 100 countries signed the pact against deforestation by 2030. Okay, so deforestation, that whatever the forest they have already cut down, that need to be deforested. So they have signed 100 countries signed a pact, but India didn't sign. See, India didn't sign here. Okay. Over 30 countries signed onto a declaration promising to work towards transition to 100% zero emission cars by the year 2040. India signed. See, 100% zero emissions cars, because India signed this pact, because they know that people are going to be changed from fuel vehicles to electrical vehicles by 2014. Maybe this target will be fulfilled. COP26, some leaders wanted to phase out coal, but India, China, and others proposed their draft to so now phase down coal. See, other countries wanted to, especially the developed country wanted the developing countries to phase out coal. Okay, but developing countries, though they are on a developing stage, though, so they cannot phase out coal because they need to develop. In this case, I want to put a point that over 12% of India's world's population are in developed countries. Okay, and rest 88 percentage of people are in developing countries or underdeveloped countries and all. But that 12% people are emitting more carbon. 51 percentage of carbon of the total carbon dioxide emitted from Earth, and 49% are only emitted by developing countries. So developed countries need to reduce their emissions. Only 12% people are emitting more carbon dioxide than 49% of people. So that should be the point. Okay, so India, China, others opposite draft to so now phase down coal and fossil fuel subsidies. India's apprehension because if we stop giving LPG cylinder subsidies, people will cut firewood, air pollution, deforestation, human hardship. See, in first point they have told that we need to stop the inefficient subsidies. Okay, so regarding that inefficient subsidies, I have told you that LPG cylinder subsidies we are getting. So for that, India has put a point that if we stop giving that subsidies, then people won't buy those LPG cylinders, and instead of that, they will use cut firewood, air pollution. See, if firewood is somebody is using for cooking, then the pollution, deforestation, and human hardship. Okay, these 3 points are clear, I think. So let's now discuss about Panchamitra. Okay, Panchamitra is the 5 points what India has put in climate change conference of Glasgow committee. So out of those 5 points, the first point is in by 2030, India will get its non-fossil energy capacity to 5 gigawatts. Okay, non-fossil energy, that without non-fossil energies are solar energy. Okay, then you can say electricity. Electricity is generated by coal, but I think they are talking about some uranium energy plants. So maybe because of that only India will be able to get 500 gigawatts non-fossil energy capacity by 2030. Fulfill 50% of its energy requirements with renewable energy. Renewable energy is, I have already told you, solar energy, wind energy, then this what do you call it? Um, Earth heat energies. Okay, so those energies can be called renewable energy. Renewable energy are nothing but those energies which doesn't have any limiting source. Okay, they have an unlimited source. Reduce its estimation carbon emission by 1 million ton. Okay, by 2030, India will reduce its estimation carbon emission by 1 million tons. 1 billion tons. I'm not talking 1 million, it's billion tons. Okay, bring down the carbon intensity of its economy by 45%. Okay, so 2 points here. It will bring down its carbon emission, estimation carbon emission by 1 billion tons, and bring down carbon intensity of its economy by 45%. Okay, so and by 2070, when India will gain net zero carbon emissions. So by 2070, whatever the carbon emitted by India will be only absorbed by Indians. So that should be the goal, and that is what discussed in Panchamitra and Glasgow Climate Change Committee. So with this, that's my time. Thanks for your watching this, and please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.